Good morning, everybody. We are gonna attempt to make, well, we're gonna make some buckwheat pancakes. We're gonna attempt to feed them to the kids. So we'll see how they like them. So in here, I have 1 cup of buckwheat flour. I have 1 duck egg. I've got about, I don't know, maybe almost a cup of applesauce. Maybe a 1/4 cup or so of honey. And some water. And we're gonna add some allergy-free milk chocolate chips. This will hopefully entice them to eat them. Not that they're gonna, I don't anticipate them to be bad. I just anticipate my kids to look at this and be like, this is different. And sometimes when things look different and you have little kids, they're like, what is this? And they don't really wanna try it. So if I put chocolate chips in it, they're more likely to try it. If I even run into that problem, I might not. They might just eat it and have no issue. But if you have little kids, are yours like that? If something looks different than they're used to, they're like, I don't know. I don't even know if I wanna try that. Because sometimes my kids are like that, sometimes they're not. I also have leftover bacon from yesterday. So last night I pulled out sausage links and I just went to grab them in the fridge and I saw this and I'm like, I'm not making that sausage till this bacon's gone. So we'll have bacon with it and some fruit. While I'm done making that, I'm gonna make some Dutch oven bread for dinner. So I have 1.5 cups of warm water in each of these bowls, and about almost half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna add 3 1/4 cup of flour and 1 packet or 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. So I'm gonna make a regular one and I'm gonna make a buckwheat one. So there's a gluten-free one too. Because the last time I attempted this with regular gluten-free, not regular gluten-free, but like the gluten-free blend. It did not turn out, if you remember. Okay. So I have this big bag, this 25-pound bag of buckwheat flour. I need to find something to do with it. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. You can mix this one, I'll mix this one. Walter's mixing the other one, I'm gonna mix this one. And we're just gonna let these sit until dinner, like normal. Well, a little before dinner because they need to be cooked for a while. So I'm actually gonna make this one cheddar jalapeno. I have these cheddar cheese cubes left over from the graduation party. And I got that big jar of jalapenos from Sam's Club. So we're gonna make cheddar jalapeno Dutch oven bread. So I'm just gonna chop these into smaller cubes. And then chop up the jalapenos as well. Oh, this is gonna be good. It smells good already. Okay, I'm gonna cover these and just let these rise all day long. So breakfast for today is done. The only thing I actually have left to do is to heat up the bacon, but the only person awake right now is Wilder and he's not ready to eat. So I don't want to warm this up because then it's just going to get cold again. So I'm going to wait and warm those up on plates. But this is breakfast. We have blueberries, oranges. Layla can't have oranges, but she can have the blueberries. One of my children does not like maple syrup, so they just like to eat normally strawberry jam, but I don't know if she's going to want strawberry jam on top of these. But I got it out anyway. The bacon and the buckwheat pancakes. He just loves us. Here come all the ducks and the chickens. I'm waiting for the ducks to find that pool. Just waiting. I feel like it'll happen one day. I'm gonna try to catch him on video for you. How he gets in and out. I did share it on Instagram, but he just jumps through the fence right there. Well, through the gate, that little hole. No? Not ready to leave yet? You're thinking about it, huh? Nah, he'll lay down for a little bit more. He'll leave soon. He likes to visit in the morning. Sometimes he'll come in the afternoon, but mainly it's in the morning. I love it. It is so cool to see them all out here, up here. And I really like having them up here because there's a lot of ticks out here and they'll help eat them. So that's great. Look, he's leaving. Maybe not. Maybe so. See? That's how he gets in and out. So for dinner tonight, we are gonna have chicken pot pie. So I just got maybe 6 or 8 chicken thighs in this Instant Pot. I didn't count them, it was just in a pack. It was something that I had vacuum sealed, probably from Sam's Club at some point, I don't know. And I just threw them in here and I seasoned them with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and oregano. And I put some water in here, so here it is. And I'm gonna put these on just high pressure for about 15 minutes, and then let the pressure naturally release. And my plan is to pull it off and shred it and use this chicken as our chicken pot pie chicken. So I'm gonna do that. I did have some chicken breast up here, but I'm gonna save those for tomorrow because Wilder has been begging me to make his favorite chicken, which is, we went out to dinner a few weeks ago and went to a Japanese hibachi place, and he's been begging for me to make that chicken. So I think tomorrow night I will make that chicken, and I'm gonna use the chicken breast for that because I'm gonna chunk it up and like cut it up. So I think we're gonna have it tomorrow, buddy. So I figured I would run downstairs and grab chicken thighs because those are really good to shred anyway. So we'll have that in our chicken pot pie tonight. Look who's back. Second breakfast today, the kids chose Rice Crisps, which is great because Layla and Wilder can have it with no issues. Here you go, bub. So we are gonna go ahead and make some gluten-free brownies for dessert tonight. So we just need this, butter, water, and eggs. So I just washed 2 duck eggs. So everything that's gonna go in here is gonna be safe for Miss Layla. So I just had to preheat the oven. It's preheating to 350. We're just gonna add all this into this little bowl and hope that the bowl's big enough because I'm out of bowls. So hopefully I can mix it all in here without it overflowing, and then we'll get it popped into the oven. So I have no clue what we're gonna do for lunch. I just threw these in the air fryer. I'm gonna eat these, and I think Wilder will probably also eat these, but I don't know that anybody else will. Ashlyn's sitting in front of me like this. I'm assuming she doesn't want them. She's asked for grilled cheese the past 2 days, and then she asked for buttered noodles earlier. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do for lunch for everybody. I don't know. I don't have anything like quick and easy to make, so I need to like make something. But I did kind of want to I bought these for the graduation party, and I bought 2 bags, and we only ended up making 1 bag because everybody just wanted hot dogs and hamburgers besides Hayden. He requested these, he ate these, but nobody else, I didn't need to make any more because nobody else wanted them. So I have this extra bag, and it's so big, it just takes up so much room up here in the freezer. So I just opened the freezer and I was like, you know what, we're gonna make these for lunch. So, and then whatever's left from today, Gary can take to work tomorrow and he can have lunch. So we're getting that out of the freezer, making space. And then, yeah, I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for them for lunch. We do have bread. Look, she's gonna ask for grilled cheese. I want grilled cheese. She wants grilled cheese again. So Ashlyn wants 2 grilled cheeses. Everly wants 1. Layla wants 1. Wilder and I are gonna eat the chicken. So I have Miss Layla her bread out, and and stuff. And then we're just gonna keep using up these veggies that I bought for the graduation party. I mean, I bought some for here too, but these are still out from the graduation party. Hi, baby. And then the oranges, and I'll have to get Layla like an apple or something. I need to go downstairs and get more apples. So that's what we're gonna do for lunch. And then I told the kids yesterday, I don't know if I mentioned it on here or not, but we're gonna have a school meeting about next year. But I wanna get that done now because I wanna start kind of planning our school year. So we've always done year-round schooling. That way we can take lots of breaks and have Fridays mainly off and things like that. But we're gonna discuss if we wanna continue that or if we wanna follow like a August to May kind of schedule. We're gonna discuss what units we wanna do. I'm gonna have them all pick a different unit. And then we're gonna discuss like chores and things like that. That way we can kind of go into the next school year with a good plan of things. And that way I can start preparing and printing or buying or just whatever I need to do. That way when the school time comes, everything's ready and things like that. I like to have a plan. I like to be prepared, even if the plan goes astray and ends up not working. I like to go into things with a plan, but I'm also flexible with my plan. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this lunch going. I need to slice up this bread. We are down to one loaf left of the bread I made the other day. So because the kids, ever since I made the bread, Ashlyn has requested grilled cheese every single day. She loves it. So it's easy and it feeds her and she's happy. So it works. Rub it again. Rub it. Miss Ashlyn is making an edible cookie dough. She's been asking for it, so I told her last night that we can make it today. So I am supervising. She's making, I'm supervising, so I'm helping her along the way, but she's doing all of it so far. So here she goes.
Is this half a cup of sugar?
Does it say half a cup of sugar?
Or is it brown?
Yeah, half a cup of brown, 3 tablespoons of white.
Oh.
Yeah, you're getting the wrong one. This one. Half a cup of this. So we'll show you what it looks like when she's done.
Hopefully good.
She said hopefully good. While she does that, I'm gonna do these dishes that have been piling up all day. So here's her stuff, and she ate some, and she said she will definitely be making this again. So now I'm cooking up these Dutch oven breads. And for all of you with experience with buckwheat flour, I'm sure y'all knew it wasn't gonna work. But for someone like me who's had no experience, and I did not research before going in to it, I just tried it. It didn't, I don't know how it's gonna cook, but it surely didn't do anything in the bowl. It looks the same as it did when it went in. So, we'll see. But we're gonna get these in the oven. I've had the Dutch ovens in there preheating. I don't know if I said that or not, but they're in there. So there's that one, which rose and did its normal thing. Now we've got this one that pretty much looks the same. I mean, I think it did rise a little bit, but not like that. I don't know, and it's awful hard. I'm guessing because it's gluten-free, it doesn't have the gluten, so it's not, you know, able to do all that fun stuff that the gluten can. But we'll cook it anyway. What's it gonna hurt to try? Nothing. Here is our jalapeno cheddar Dutch oven bread, and then our buckwheat flour bread. We're now going to work on making our pot pie. So every time I make this, I make it different. I don't really have a recipe. I just kind of throw some stuff together and make it. So I do not feel like chopping up an onion, so I'm going to skip that tonight. I might just throw in some minced onion from Sam's Club. So normally I saute up the onion first, but like I said, just feeling lazy tonight. I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to. We're gonna lay one roll of pie crust down, make our filling, fill it up, put the other pie crust down. We love it with pie crust because it's just so good. Like, I know people have commented when I've said I don't have pie crust or I only have one. They're like, well, just use it on the bottom or just use it on the top. That's great and dandy, but we love the pie crust. Like, I love pie crust. Probably not the healthiest, I know, but it's just so good. So that's why we just prefer it with both, because we like it. So yeah, we could make it with just one or whatever, but we just really like the crust. So anyway, but if you're short on pie crust, just use one. Just use one. We just prefer it with both. Anyway, we are gonna do this. I'm gonna put cream of chicken. I do not have any more homemade cream of chicken. That is something that has been on the back of my mind in my to-do list for a long time. We prefer homemade cream of chicken and homemade cream of mushroom. It is so much tastier, so much healthier, but I just don't have any. So we're gonna use some from Aldi. I'm gonna use the chicken. I did not film myself picking the chicken off the bones and stuff like that earlier, but I did, and here it is. And then I'm gonna use some frozen mixed veggies. And like I said, I'm just gonna use this right here, this minced onion from Sam's Club, and then some seasonings, maybe some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, some thyme would be really good in it, but I have to see if I have any up here, I don't know. So we're just gonna do all that. Very simple, and then pop it in the oven on about, I don't know, 350, 375 until about 30 minutes. It'll be done. So here's some butter, because everything's better with butter. And we're gonna do some frozen mixed vegetables. This is when I would saute the onion, but like I said, I'm just not feeling it. Some days I just feel lazy when I cook, so we take shortcuts. And put some of this minced onion in there. Always good to have on hand for those lazy days. Cream of chicken. Put the chicken itself. I might get out a second can of cream of chicken. I have 2 of them up here. I might do that. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of ground thyme, onion powder, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. I'm just gonna let all this heat up for a few minutes, and then we'll get it into the pie crust, and then we'll pop it on in the oven. you guys. Oh my gosh, I tried to make it so cute with like this little chick and yeah, no, thank you.
Are you making apple pie? No, that's dinner.
Chicken pot pie.
Oh man, you make apple pie.
I'm sure I could.
My favorite kind of pie ever.
Yeah? An apple pie?
Yeah, it's the only one I like.
What?
Pumpkin pie's my least favorite.
Oh, pumpkin pie is my favorite pie. I could eat pumpkin pie every day.
I could eat apple pie every day. Mommy, you know what you should call me in for?
What?
I can do something like scratches on it to make it pretty. Make it super pretty. Okay.
Well, I did cut out these cute little chicks. You see like the little baby chicks in here, but then they just kind of got ruined. So
Yeah.
we'll just put them like that and pretend like it's pretty. Because you know what?
I can make scratches from chicken.
It's chicken scratches?
Yeah.
It's still gonna taste good, huh?
Yeah.
Even though it looks kind of funny?
Yeah, I can do it.
It'll still taste amazing. Who wants to make chicken scratches?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Perfect. There's chicken scratches. Okay, here is our chicken pot pie complete with chicken scratches. So here's Layla's dinner because she can't have chicken pot pie. She wouldn't eat it anyway, but I think that's because she's very, very picky, but I think it's because everything hurt her stomach. So that's just how it is. Anyway, she has bread, applesauce, blueberries, and turkey. Eat at home dinner, day 7. We have our bread, our chicken pot pie, and some applesauce. So the 3 little kids ate these, and they said they were really good, but I haven't tried them. I am stuffed from dinner, so I don't know. I might have to let you know tomorrow, but the kids ate them and loved them. We just got inside from getting everybody fed and everybody put away, all the chickens and ducks. And we now have to catch the chickens and ducks and put them away because they don't want to go away anymore now that they're like out free ranging. They are not very happy to go back in for the night, but we need them safe for the night. So they have to go in and we have to chase them around. And Ashlyn and I were chasing one of them and it went into the pool down there for the ducks and I got soaking wet because I was standing right next to it. And yeah, Ashlyn just said, it's so funny. So I need to go get in the shower because that is disgusting muddy water from them and probably, if I had to guess, some poop. So I'm gonna go in the shower. I'm trying to decide what in the world I'm gonna make for breakfast tomorrow. No clue. Ashlyn's back there yelling donuts. So I'm thinking about that, but I just also don't know now with having to switch everything around with food. It's so much harder for me to decide what in the world I'm actually gonna make. So I don't know, but I do know that Wilder requested hibachi tomorrow, so I need to look up a good recipe for that. And I did pull out the chicken and it's now thawing in the fridge for tomorrow, so we will have chicken. I need to also pull out some steak for Layla so she can have like steak hibachi because she's not gonna be able to have the chicken. So Ashlyn's behind me now. Donuts. So yeah, I don't know. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Eat at Home Day 8. Ashlyn, I already told you guys my goal, but I haven't told her. What do you think our goal should be for how many days we can eat at home?
You're probably gonna say 1,000.
She said I'm probably gonna say 1,000.
Right.
What do you think a good number would be?
2.
She said 2. We're at 7 already,
No,
so
let's go 50.
50. She says 50.
No, 93. So we can go out to my birthday.
She
for
said
my
93
birthday.
because her birthday is in 94 days, I guess.
93.
93 days. So, but yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.